Hey, what's up, people? Changing the music up. I know. Yeah, what's up, people? Your boy Trader down here tonight. What's this, Monday night? It is a Monday night. What we talking about? Bitcoin. That's what we talking about. And Bitcoin now, a lot of people, I know you guys probably now heard of Bitcoin. You should is by now it's probably been moved into public consciousness, so a lot of people have heard about it. But there's still some that haven't heard about it. But it's like my second or maybe third podcast about this topic. But to believe it or not, a lot of people still don't know what Bitcoin is. They still don't quite understand how it works, or better yet, how to get paid off of Bitcoin. And that's what this is all about. All right, so let me just open up the screen share here. Yeah, it's kind of hard being one arm. I'm the one arm man now for the time being. All right, let me see. All right, so again, what is Bitcoin? Again, all right, people need to understand Bitcoin is a digital currency, digital money, which means that it is not a tangible good. You cannot just go up to like a coin dealer and say, "Yo, let me get a Bitcoin." It's not like gold or silver or platinum or any one of those precious metals. Bitcoin is bits and bytes on a computer. It's an intangible good. It is a cryptocurrency, digital money. All right, so as we see here, cryptocurrency is exchanged peer to peer. What does peer to peer means? Basically, it's like from me to you. There is no central exchange, no big bank. See right down here, no bank account is decentralized. That's the main function of a peer-to-peer network, is decentralized. There's no main big bank, in this term is cash we're dealing with. So it would be like a bank or some type of currency exchange. There's nothing like that with Bitcoin. I could send it to you, you could send it to me, we could send it to our friends, and there's really no regulations. So what are the features? It's fast. Well, Bitcoin itself is a pretty slow cryptocurrency compared to some like XRP and ADA and XLM, some of those other coins. But compared to regular money, I guess Bitcoin is fast. It's anonymous. That's the big thing with crypto. It's really hard to track the transactions. See, people get scared when they say that we're going to change all our currencies to digital currencies. People complain like they see what I'm buying. You got to think. It's the same as having your credit card and uh debit card. That's the same exact thing. They can see every transaction you make with credit or debit, every single transaction. At least with uh when you deal with these cryptocurrencies, is a lot more anonymous. And believe me, for them to track that, they need like CIA, FBI type hardware. They're not just gonna track the average person. That's only tracking terrorists, people accused of laundering money, really big banks. They're not gonna track the average Joe. No fees. There is fees, but the fees are very minimal compared to me wiring you money. Like when we wire money, it's like $200, $100. Whereas when you transfer Bitcoin, you just pay the fees on the network, which is like 0.1%, which equals out to like really 5 pennies. I mean, like 5 cents, 10 cents. Well, it depends on the amount, but it's not really nothing to be worried about. No bank account required. You don't need a bank account. You need a Bitcoin wallet. We get in that later. As I said before, decentralized. So there's no bank of Bitcoin, or what I mean, the Bitcoin credit union. There isn't any of that. Each person themselves is the bank of Bitcoin because you have your own Bitcoin bank. Global reach. That is the best thing. And this is, see, a lot of people don't understand why crypto isn't adapted more here in America. We can get into that a little bit later in a couple more minutes. But global reach. When I'm able to send you money without a central location, that kind of takes the reach of the government out of our business and things like that. And that's why at first the governments, they was against crypto, but crypto was so popular and the governments themselves saw the use of crypto. They saw the utility in blockchain. You see where we at now. Now, of course, there's some downsides of crypto. It isn't insured. That's it's not going to be insured. is not widely accepted. That's starting to change. I want to know when they make this, because this is really starting to change. It's pretty much becoming everywhere where you look. You see Bitcoin ATMs now accepting crypto, which leads me to say, did you guys know that Walmart is now giving crypto cash back? If you need to know anything else about crypto and crypto acceptance, that's all you need to know. The biggest retailer in the country, in the world, or one of the biggest in the world, is now offering crypto cash back. I didn't even recognize that to my guy El Mano Hamilton. He comes on here a lot. That's a good guy. So that's a good smart guy. He had posted an article, and then I looked it up, and yeah, it's true. Walmart is offering crypto cash back rewards. So normally when you get your cash back rewards, they give you a percentage. Now you get the option to get it in crypto. And like I say, if that's not a blueprint, if that's not a blueprint. I'm sorry, I took my meds. Kind of sleepy. If that's not like a foreshadow, that's what I'm looking for. The foreshadow that crypto is gonna come. That's like the biggest thing. The biggest retail in the world is now giving crypto its cash back. The price is volatile. It is very volatile. That is one thing about crypto. In general, all coins, it is very volatile because we're still in a new market. You got to think, what is it? 2020. It's been around 20 years now. No, I'm sorry, like 10 years. Like it's very new market. And the other downside, I can't see the screen in the world. Payments are irreversible. That is very true. That is the worst thing about crypto. It is utmost importance that you make sure you send that to the right address. Because once you click send payment and then you verify that send, that stuff is gone forever. Is You can never get it back. So that is, to me, all this is, what it is, but this is the most important thing. The payments are irreversible. You cannot get it back. Once you click send, it is gone. So you must make sure that you send it to the correct folder, to the correct person or store or retailer, wherever you meant to send. Because once it's gone, baby, it's gone. All right. Where is it stored at? See, as we say, instead of a bank account where you would put your cash at, or if you had gold or silver, like a vote or something like that. There's not a physical, or we do have physical wallets, but not in a traditional sense. Bitcoin physical wallets, it's something like this. I mean, this is my phone, but it's like an actual hardware. It's like a hard drive where you save your crypto on those. Those are very secure. Then you have your online wallets. See, there's pros and cons of both. With the offline wallets, that is the physical one, they're very secure. They can't be stolen from. That's the most secure thing. But you can't kind of take advantage in the movements of crypto. Whereas if you have an online wallet, you're able to, but it isn't secure as an offline wallet. So you got your pros and cons of both. So you want to decide: do you want just to buy and store your crypto, just to buy and keep continuing to just hold it, or do you want to buy it and actively trade it while you holding it? So it all comes down to the temperament of the person. All right. So how is it wired? Of course, the number one, you buy it, you purchase it from somewhere, or you receive it. The best nation is always donation. You know where to receive it. Or you mine. See, Bitcoin mining is where you set your computer and it just mines the Bitcoin for you. See, that's kind of expensive because it takes a lot of hardware, a lot of processing power you need. So that's going to build your lights. The computer's going to be on all night long, or actually all day, all night long, and it's running at a really high rate. So mining is, I really, really um recommend mining. Okay, so now we said you acquire Bitcoin, you purchase it. Now it's a wallet, and now I'm going to stop the screen share. Where do you purchase Bitcoin from? Okay, now hello Lisa, what's up, Clyde? How's everybody going? Good evening, good evening. I couldn't see because it's the screen share had me covered. What's up, Floyd? All right, so where are we gonna buy Bitcoin from? See, the number one place I buy it from, and I would recommend everyone, is Coinbase. Coinbase is the most secure. What's up, guest 551? Everybody saying hi. Coinbase is the most secure. Okay, and Coinbase is also has the fastest transaction time. You can link your banking. We do this with everyone actually, but I have my bank account and my credit card linked, so I instantly buy it. And once you buy it, once you make the transaction with Coinbase, it's instantly in your wallet. So the only thing is you got to wait 5 days to move it off the exchange. So see, the thing with Coinbase though is just a wallet. I'm gonna get into the differences later when I tell you the other exchanges slash wallets, which means that in another downside of Coinbase, they only have about 8 coins, but they're adding more. But at first, Coinbase only had like 4 coins. Then they added it continuously. So now they up to about 8 coins, I think. You got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Oh, you know the big three, XRP, XLM. Then they added Compound, Kyber, Orchid. So it's about 12 coins on Coinbase now, which is pretty good compared to how they started, but it's nothing compared to the next one I'm gonna give you. But keep it with Coinbase. Like I say, Coinbase, that's where I keep mine at, as a matter of fact. I have my cryptos on multiple exchanges, but I have the majority of it on Coinbase because, like I say, Coinbase is very secure. You people hear of these crypto exchanges being hacked, but at the end of the day, it's always inside jobs. It's never just some outside guys coming to hack. There's always somebody that worked there and they get fired and they become a disgruntled employee and they get some homies and they hack the exchange. So this crypto is very secure, man. I think people overstate the fact about the hacks. They never look into the story behind the hacks. Always a disgruntled employee. You know, you want to have gruntled employees, never disgruntled employees. I didn't get the joke. I thought it was funny. You never hear of a gruntled employee. It's always the disgruntled employees you hear about. Yeah. So anyway though, so Coinbase is the best. Well, in terms of, is it insured? No, crypto is not insured, my friend. That is the downside of crypto. You kind of take that risk. But if okay, for instance, if you watch the story of all the hacks, they reimburse you, especially if it's some blatant, egregious, something just wrong. Every hack I ever read about, the people got reimbursed. Well, they get reimbursed as much as the funds they was able to recollect. In terms where they got all the funds, everybody got reimbursed. But yeah. So after Coinbase, you got my second favorite, Binance. Binance.us. See, there's two type of Binance. There's Binance. I think it's EU. It's for the rest of the world. Then we got Binance.us. Now, with all the tension between U.S. and China, I wonder how long Binance is going to be available to U.S. citizens because the CEO of Binance is Chinese. I matter of fact, I think Binance is located in China, if I'm not mistaken. But I know the CEO is Chinese, so I think the clock's ticking on Binance, man. We better get it where the getting's good. Yeah, Bitcoin ATM in the gas station. Yeah, man, you're starting to see them everywhere. I remember before you never saw one. Now I see them every other going. But I was saying, see now, Binance got about 50, 60 coins. They got a lot of coins. Actually, they probably got more. Only been on the first page. They have a lot of coins. So if you want to really diversify your crypto wallet, your crypto investment, I suggest you go to Binance. And also the difference between, like I said earlier, between Binance and Coinbase. Binance is an exchange. It's also a crypto wallet, but it's an exchange, which means you can day trade your crypto, which means that you're able to set stop loss point in entry exit. You're able to set limit order slash market order. So you got different type of orders when you go get on the exchange. Whereas Coinbase, you just buy everything at the rate is at. Those are called market orders, as we all know. So at Coinbase, you just buy it at the market order, which is not bad if you just want to buy and hold. And I mean, you have a buy and hold strategy. Buying at any price and holding for real is any because it's gonna just go up. Eventually, everything goes down, but it comes back. Whereas on the exchange, you want to maybe buy at this certain price at 31 cents, and now it's at 38 cents. So you wait for it to come back down, and then you buy in. And the thing, as we know, what it said on the napkin, crypto is very volatile, and for a day trader, volatility is the best thing for a day trader because you have so many opportunities. As I posted a couple of my crypto day trades in the groups I'm in, and like I say, I day trade stocks from forex. I was kind of scared of crypto because crypto is very volatile, man. It goes very, very fast. It moves, but it's the same as forex. It's just like forex a little bit more faster, but it's opportunity. So if you're a day trader, matter of fact, with crypto, it's 24/7. I did that Saturday. No, I did that Sunday, as a matter of fact. That little experiment I did, that was a Sunday. Crypto is the only market in the world that I know of that is 24/7. You can literally log on to Binance and just start trading right now at 8:30, same as you can with Forex. But when Forex stops at Friday at 5 o'clock, crypto keeps going. It's 24/7. So we got Binance, then we got Bittrex, Bittrex. Bittrex is that has like 500 coins. And that's too many coins in my opinion. Hello, Blessing. Hey, how's everyone doing? Yeah, see, I've been kind of busy. I've been not busy. I've been kind of hurt, missing in action, as you can see. But yeah, see, Bittrex has a lot of coins, but that's way too many coins to be going through. So at the end of the day, you don't want to overwhelm yourself. Okay, so that's why I stick to Coinbase and Binance. But I see that as the progression as my trader as a crypto because when I first started, I was on Binance. I'm like, wow, Binance got all these coins. I can make all kind of money, which isn't it's theoretically possible you can make money, but you're really gonna overwhelm yourself because you're looking for too much. You're looking for way too many coins. So we all know that diversification is a big thing here at Trader Dot. So even though I recommend diversifying your crypto portfolio, I don't recommend diversifying it too much. So if you're a beginner, you want to stick to coins that got a usage or utility. So, all right, so what coin is that? I say XRP, Ripple. Now people want to know why is every other coin moving but XRP? I say it's for two reasons, and these two reasons is for one, the supply. See, the reason why Ripple has like 80 billion coins, that's a lot of coins. We all know prices move on supply and demand. So Ripple's not just going to make a big jump like that because there's so many coins. The supply is always going to be low. That's why the CEO of Ripple, said they're going to start buying back their own coins and take them off the market. The second reason why Ripple's not moving as fast as it should is it's taking on the banking establishment of the world. See, people don't understand that Ripple is being fought against for that one reason. This is old money, man. This is big banks, not just here in America. That's Lloyd's of England, whatever, Lloyd's of London, all them old money banks, Paris, the Rothschilds, they're actively fighting this because this takes the power kind of out of the banks and put it back in the people, especially the financial power. So that's a big reason why XRP isn't moving as fast as say all these little coins that you hear that make them big pumps. For two reasons, I just would, and they're both equally important. It's like it's 80 billion coins. It's not just gonna jump up. There's way too many coins. But the reason it has that many coins for the use that it's for, see, XRP is for financial liquidity for large institutions, not necessarily for me and you. It is, but it's used for bigger banks to send money between each other with cheaper fees. So that's why you need so many coins. So, say J.P. Morgan can send a bank in Paris 20 billion XRP, then they convert that to euros and so on and so forth. So that's why you need a large supply of Ripple. That's also why the supply of Ripple is not going to just jump up. Ripple's going to be how Bitcoin was. When Bitcoin first came, it was a continuous, sustained. It didn't shoot up. That's what people see when people are new to the market. They see how Bitcoin shot up in 18, 17, which was the largest bull run in world history to that point. But it was a continuous trend up, as is Bitcoin is now. And believe it or not, XRP is going in that right direction. Now we wanted to see. Now, what coins did you invest in? Well, like we all know the obvious, Bitcoin. I'm not investing in Bitcoin at all. Matter of fact, I own no Bitcoin. I have every other coin but Bitcoin, except I'm on an exchange where Bitcoin is the default currency. So all my trades are measured in Bitcoin. So in that exchange, I'm doing very good because when Bitcoin goes up, my money goes up without me even doing anything, without even making trades. I can make wrong trades and my money still goes up because the price of Bitcoin is going up. So that's basically the closest I come to owning Bitcoin. And the name of that exchange is called Prime XBT. PRIME, like Prime, then XBT. That's a great exchange, man. And they have like 30 currencies. They have 30 currency pairs because it's a forex exchange. They also have like 8 crypto pairs. Then they have indexes also. So that's a pretty good exchange. And as I just explained, Bitcoin is the default currency. So in a situation like this, where the Bitcoin market is just foaming at the lips to boom up, that is the best place to hold some money. That's how you invest in Bitcoin, but you're not really don't own a Bitcoin, but your money's being measured in Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes up, your money goes up. All right, so we covered Bitcoin. You know, that's the biggest and best. Well, not the best, obviously. It's like the worst. It just happened. Bitcoin just happened to be the first, man. If you really saw how crypto works, Bitcoin is like the slowest. It is the worst. It is the most expensive. All right, so we got Ethereum. Ethereum is a good coin because it's very scalable, which means it can be built upon, which means that all these other coins can be all interacted upon. That's why Ethereum is a great investment. And if you guys been following crypto, you want to check out decentralized finance, also known as DEFI. I say that again. This decentralized finance. These apps are actually beating Bitcoin through the air. Bitcoin is at the highest it's been in the last 14 months, I think 15 months at 12,500. And these decentralized finance, otherwise known as DeFi, or however you pronounce it, these however you choose to, these apps are beating Bitcoin over the year. You might want to look to invest in those coins also. And those are the coins I have in my Coinbase. Those are the new coins they put on Coinbase. It's something else. Once a coin gets on Coinbase, it becomes legitimate. Like it's called the Coinbase pump. Even if a coin is rumored to be put on Coinbase, it's gonna pump that day. So once a coin, I got a couple coins on. I'm on Binance. I hope they get put. I like VeChain, man. I hope they put VeChain on Coinbase. If they put VeChain on Coinbase, there's gonna be a lot of rich people. VeChain's like 1 cent. It fell back below a penny again. I think it's like less than a penny. But Walmart is also in a partnership with VeChain. And I said Walmart earlier. See, you want to deal with coins that's in usage or utility. So VeChain, VeChin, that's their name. VeChain. They're dealing. You know how China's having that COVID. You think it started in China. VeChain lets you track food imports, food shipments. So that's a coin that got instant usage. And being that Walmart is doing a partnership with China, that's a coin. You know, VeChain, man, listen, at one point it was 2 cents. Yo, at one point VeChain was like a tenth of a penny. Like I bought like 20,000 VeChain for like $50 at one point. It was like a year and a half ago. Now those same 20,000, it was worth like 4,000, 5,000. So basically, $50 became $4,000. That's the beauty of crypto. That is why people invest in crypto for that one reason. Why? Again, you want to look for coins that got utility. And VeChain is still always less than a penny. It fell back down. It didn't fall down that low how it was when I first caught it, but it fell down so low that it's less than a penny. I mean, come on, and it has a use. See, the thing with these coins, as we're starting to see, even though they're volatile, which means they have very high price swings, they move like every other security. So VeChain is it took matter of fact, Bitcoin a correction is coming before it resumes up in March. If you follow the market, nothing really just skyrockets up. Even when Bitcoin was going through its big bull run, it still had days where it retraced back a tad bit. So retracements are it's called buying on the dip. That's what you want to do, just buy the dip. That's what you do in situations like, especially with crypto. You see it throughout the year, throughout COVID. You compare crypto to the stocks. I think crypto was up. It would have to be because crypto was at all-time highs. And well, shit, shows the S&P. So I guess they going the neck and neck. But you got all right. So VeChain is a good coin. See, VeChain isn't on Coinbase though. It's on Binance. So you gotta open up your money with open up an account with Binance to invest in VeChain. See, XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, those are all on Coinbase. Then you got those told you those DeFi coins like Orchid or like Chainlink. Man, listen, oh my gosh, Chainlink was $2 and like and like January, February, Chainlink was $2 a coin. Now that thing is $19.75. I'm like, wow, that's millionaire money. Obviously, I had no Chainlink at all. I had my Chainlink, but I sold it. I forget what I sold it for, but see, again, that's the beauty of crypto. From $2 to 19, and it's not a stock. These are coins. So if you own these coins, this money man, it's crazy. So that's the thing about Chainlink though. It is a decentralized finance coin. These DEFI coins. So when Chainlink moved, all the DeFi coins they all jumped up with them. Like I'm in a coin called Algorand, AOG, AL ALGO. That's the ticker sign. Man, it went from like 15 cent, 30 cent, like 68 cent all like 3, 4 days. That's the thing with these crypto is called FOMO. Now all the market stocks, forex, what have you. FOMO is in all the markets. FOMO stands for FOMO, fear of missing out. Everybody just runs in these investments, just start buying stuff. They don't even know what it is. They just want to get paid. So that's what drives the price up. But with crypto, for some reason, man, the FOMO in crypto is just it's crazy. It's literally like nothing I've never seen before. It's well sometimes because the price be so low, but it's just crazy. Like Chainlink jumped up from like 2 to 9. I mean, it wasn't overnight. It was a like over time, but it still was just like wasn't that far back. Algorand, this happened like 4 days ago. Then Orchid went from 25 cent up to 98 cent, and like overnight. Overnight. Then it came back down to 66 cent. I'm in Orchid also. Then you have KNC, that is the Kyber network. See now all these coins are built off the Ethereum. Now I don't want to overwhelm you with too much of the coin, too much of the technical know-how. Just know that Ethereum is eventually going to overtake Bitcoin for this reason that it is scalable. That all those coins that I just named, they can be built on an Ethereum contract, on a smart contracts. Whereas Bitcoin is kind of just a selfish, stingy coin. You can't build nothing on Bitcoin. That's why it keep forking. It was originally Bitcoin, then it became Bitcoin what gold and Bitcoin private, and it just keeps forking. Ethereum is able to be built upon. So that's how you have all these separate coins pretty much using the same contracts, which means they're interconnectable, which means that eventually Ethereum is going to overtake Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time before people realize. But see, the thing with this crypto, it's still a new market. So FOMO is going to push the price up before they people. Exactly, Rudy. Rudy, what's up, Rudy? Yeah, the volatility. But see, not really. See, that's overstated because if you was to look, that's an overstated point though, Rudy. Because if you look at the Bitcoin for long term, it's in an obvious uptrend. It's in an obvious uptrend. Now, on a day-to-day basis, on a short-term swing, it is volatile. But on a long-term trend, stare at the chart. This all right. You know when something an uptrend is when the lowest price of that period, whether it's the day, the year, the week, the quarter, what have you, when the lowest price gets higher each successive quarter. I am too. Well, Rudy, I'm over forex and stock. I'm actually all markets. I really don't have a preference actually. You know, I chose to base this trader dot around stocks because stocks is like the slowest and it's the easiest to learn. But I really just roll through markets. I'm more of a technical analysis guy. Just I deal with price action. Yeah, but okay, so as I was saying though, that's why Ethereum is gonna kind of overtake Bitcoin because Ethereum is, as I said before, is able to interact with all the other coins. So like I say, these coins are all cheap. Like I just named you like Algorand. Hold on, let me check. I got my phone right here. Coinbase. Of course, it's gonna go slow because I'm gonna lie. All right, let me see for the portfolio. Okay, yeah. Algorand's 59 cent. You know what was it? Orchid's 25 cent. Kyber Network, $1.79. You know, all these coins are very $50 to go a long way with these coins. You can diversify with those three coins. Like like me, like I would see I don't like giving financial advice because I'm the guy when people tell me, I got it, I don't need you to tell me how to spend my money. And I turn right around and tell you how to spend your money. I'm that guy. So I don't want to give you financial advice like that, but if you're gonna diversify your coins, man, I would just say you want to look for coins that's being used right now. VeChain. Hey, Drew, I spoke about VeChain earlier in the program, so once it's over, just scroll back through. But I can give you a couple tidbits. Like I say, VeChain they entered a partnership with Walmart. That's very good. VeChain's over in China. They're tracking food shipments. It has an obvious use. See, a lot of things with this crypto is like a wait and see approach. A lot of countries, organizations, politicians, this and that and this are waiting and seeing how the next person do it. If it's successful, because everybody's a copycat. So they waiting to see, wait, let me get it. And that's why I'm telling you, the digital dollar is coming. China made the digital yuan. We all know how Trump is. You can't let the Chinese get nothing. Even if he don't get elected, he's still gonna be on the sidelines calling for this beat China crap. So the digital dollar, yeah, I covered that, Rudy. That's why XRP is being built down for that price because they're challenging the global financial system. That's the exact reason why XRP, because if people really knew about it, if not even people, let me say that, if it's, we put it in terms of the best coin in terms of usage and scalability and fastest time, XRP is like number one in every category. But for the sole fact that it's challenging the global financial system, it's fighting a really hard battle. And that's why we at where we at now with the price. But they're making headway. There's a lot of partnerships, but we're gonna see. Yeah, back to you, Drew. So VeChain, is being used with a lot of with Walmart. And speaking of China and digital currencies, that they got the digital yuan. It's whole regions in China that don't even accept dollars no more. As I said plenty of times on previous podcasts and when I post in my groups and other things, I speak with people. This COVID-19 we're gonna look back in history as one of the side effects of this COVID was bringing in the rise of crypto. Because like I said before, we all know what is the dirtiest thing that we constantly touch? Money, cash. Dollar goes $1 bill goes to like 100 hands throughout the day. People coughing, sneezing, scratching themselves, and this and that and that and this. So with this COVID coming and the emphasis on cleanliness and sanitation and this and that, we're going to be shifting to first contactless this, contactless this. You can pay, just tap your card, and come to a point, you just press a button. And once the company starts seeing crypto, this is where crypto come in. This is a situation. Now what happened? We ran out of coins. How do you? I'm still confused. Like, how can you run out of? I thought you just make coins. I thought you can just go in and just mine them. Like, how do you run out of coins? I'm still confused about that. But apparently we ran out of coins. So now when you go to stores, you need exact cash. That's the first step. And see, it doesn't happen. They just don't smack you in the face and you're gonna start using crypto. Well, they do that in China because China's a dictatorship. That's what they did in China pretty much. They just said, we ain't using no more money, paper money. We're using digital money. And they just had to just go with it. See, here in America, we can't do that. We gotta do it, we gotta work our way around things. So it starts out with you can't use, there's no more coins. Which I thought, like I said, you can mine coins. Then it's gonna become we can't use $1 bills no more. It's gonna be another reason why they're gonna start taking away. Yes, yeah, exactly. E-money is it's the obvious future, but like I say, Rudy, people complain. They can see, yeah, paper easier to print, but is more expensive. So once you take paper out, that's how policy. That's how the politicians are gonna take money out. With the digital money, it's cheaper. With the paper money, it costs to print this and that, and it costs to print coins and this and that. That's gonna watch. You heard it here first. 4 years in the next presidential election, some politicians are gonna be saying those exact words. I mean, that's how it plays out. It's never just you can't use it. It always is gonna be how, like I said previous times before. We're at with cryptocurrency how the Wright brothers was with the airplane. Who would have thought 1908? Man, we ain't getting no airplane. Who's gonna get in a plane and fly across the country? This contraption. Who's gonna get? And look what happened. Same when Henry Ford had the car. Who's gonna? I got a horse. Man, me and Tonto get away. What is this? A car? What you get there? Press gas and you go. What is this? That's how most technological advancements. But it was pushed back. And when they was first brought up, first put out, they were like, what like when wireless. Did you know that the guy that invented wireless, his best friends had him committed to a mental hospital because they thought he was crazy when he explained the concept of wireless signals. So that's where we at with crypto. It's slowly becoming, like I just said, Walmart is now offering a crypto cash back program. Just think about that for a minute. The major retailer in the world is now giving you for cash back options. See, now I'd rather have it in Bitcoin. And it's not going to be a full Bitcoin, obviously. It's going to be 0.0000. But just that fact right there, that's another step to adoption. All right, so we covered the coins. VeChain, you got XLM, Stellar Lumens. They have a contract with IBM. What else? I just go through my personal portfolio. Tezos. Tezos is a staking coin. It's making moves. Another coin I got in Tezos is $1.20. Now it's up to 4.34, and it stakes. It pays itself off. Orchid, Orchid is another coin. That's another decentralized finance coin. Spell it, Orchid. Orchid is ORCHID. And I told you guys plenty of times before, Coinbase is giving away money for watching coins. I told you, I said this a million times on every podcast that I watch. Coinbase, they're offering you free coins. You just watch these 2 minute videos, even not much, a minute and a half video. They give you. Now it's not no really big amount because the pot's taken low. When they first offered, it was like $250 a person. Now I think it's like $40 a head because it's been used a lot, But again, Coinbase, no, I'm gonna have my link. Hey, guest 551, I got my link in the podcast. You just click on my link and it takes you right there. You can link your banking. We do it everyone actually, but yeah, I'm sorry. Because the amount. All right, it's taking forever. But yeah, but I've been saying that when you watch them videos. All right, there go the link right there, and it takes you right now. You don't have to put $100 in there. For some reason, it says join. I get 100. You get 100. No, you just join Coinbase. You can put $2 in there. That's another thing I like about crypto and well, now they have this in stocks also. Yeah, so it's the same with stocks now. They have slices, but crypto, say if you, I think it's a minimum of 10 though. I think honestly, just the bank transaction stuff. Don't see it. Oh, you're on Periscope. I'm on Facebook. Oh, okay. Hey, listen. Can you log on Facebook? Because it just come up on me. It just says guest 551. All right, so when you get on Facebook, just log on to Facebook and go to Trade or Die. You're gonna come on my page and you're gonna see this. And yeah, but yeah, so like I was saying, people, Coinbase, you watch videos. You just watch 2 minute little video to say why do you need Orchid? So we can facilitate movements on Ethereum, and they give you $2 or $3 or you convert that whatever coin you want. See, when I originally did, I think like $250 I got just watching videos. Just for like 8 coins, just watching videos. It was really. I keep saying they're 2 minute videos. They're not long at all. I think I did it when I was waiting to get my oil change. I was at the car shop getting my oil change, watching videos, getting free money. This is free money. See, this is how they promote the coins. All right, so when all those free money coins was coins that was elsewhere and they moved on to Coinbase, and they were trying to so the next round of coins coming on Coinbase, they're going to do the same thing. So I would always keep your eye out for that. It's called the Coinbase pump. Whenever a coin jump on Coinbase, it jumps up because they're giving away the free coins and people are buying the coins and then people are excited it's on Coinbase. And Coinbase is the most legitimate crypto site. Is all those factors make the price jump up. So you want to deal with that. So like I say, Algorand, Kyber, Orchid, that's my personal portfolio. XRP, Litecoin, Ethereum. But you got VeChain, and ADA, Cardano, ADA. And Cardano's a coin that they're using in grocery stores down in Brazil. See, like, this should tell you how crypto, it should tell you who crypto's used, what it's meant for, and why people's fighting it. In the third world, crypto was booming over there because they see that it's hard. I'm gonna put it in the comments. Oh, you can't see. That's right. It's, Harold, HAROLD LIGHTY, and you'll see me or my pops. But you'll see me. I'm the better one, the better looking one. But yeah, in the undeveloped world, crypto is all over Africa, Latin America, China. It's everywhere over there because they starting to realize that the government can't control it. They can't control crypto. They're able, no problem. They're able to. Hey, matter of fact, send me a friend request too. They're able to spend and everything. The government can't control it. See, in the developed world, the governments, they see that stuff. They like, hold on, wait. This is not gonna happen. We gotta see, but they see crypto's gonna come. See, they're starting to see the benefits of crypto themselves. So they want to use crypto themselves, but they gotta control it. If you pay attention how to America, I don't know about the rest of the world, but when crypto first came on the scene, J.P. Morgan, the president of Chase, of all these old money banks, oh no, this is nothing. We can't use this. This is he was so against it. Look what happened last year. Oh, the president J.P. Morgan said maybe we're gonna open up a crypto account. Maybe we're gonna start looking to invest in the crypto. Then you see articles. J.P. Morgan invests $400 million in the crypto something. a Chase Bank invests such and such money into the blockchain this, the blockchain that. If that doesn't tell folks that mass adoption is coming, I don't know what else says it. Once these old money banks start looking into it, it's only a matter of time before us small people start being forced to use it. And that's how it goes. See, it starts at the top and it trickles down. See, even though that we at the bottom's already knowing how it's going to go, it's still going to be forced upon us when we're going to be using it, but it's going to be to their rules, their specifications. That's why it's taking so long. Same with marijuana becoming legal. That's why it's not legal across the whole country yet, because they got to figure out ways how. It's all about money. It will always be about power and control. Say with money, that's how you control an area. With the money, you control it with the greenbacks. If you notice, I don't want to get too much in politics. I'm getting way off course here. But one thing I want to say is, if you notice throughout our history, how do we control the world? I mean, true, we had the strongest army. That was a big factor, but it was the American dollar, the U.S. dollar. That was the strongest currency in the world forever. So American money is how we rule the world. Jalil Bacon. All right, I got you, Jalil. American money is how we rule the world. The greenback. Now, here comes something called Bitcoin. A crypto is going to completely undermine all of that. They like, no, this can't happen. No way. This is whoa, wait. We got to knock that down. And that's why the price went from 20,000 down to like 4,000. But then people realize that blockchain is really innovative technology. So though they might not want to accept crypto itself, the blockchain, the technology behind crypto, they want to use. So therefore, they're gonna have to use crypto. And now they got to figure out a ways how they get paid. And now, like I say, the best thing that happened for anyone that invests in crypto was China creating that digital yuan. That's what started. That's going to create so back in the 40s they had the nuclear arms race. This is going to be the crypto arms race. Because once China started it, America, they already had an article. The first day China made their currency, America, the very next day, we're going to create the digital dollar. The only reason it's not done yet because they're still fighting. It's coming. Oh, believe it's coming. And once we get the digital dollar, it's only a matter of time for all the other currencies going to become legitimate, because they can't have a digital dollar and be against crypto. That's like totally. Well, actually, no. This is the same country that said all people are equal, and still had slaves and stuff. So they could do something like that, actually, when you really sit back and think. This is they had it in the Constitution and still did it. So I don't think so. That's really hard to have crypto. I mean, to have a digital dollar, but then to make crypto not be mass adopted and be mass accepted. So we're gonna see how that goes. But my advice is, you want to invest in crypto. The time is now. It's at the highest it's been in 14 months, 12,500. We're at a major point of resistance. We push through this resistance, man. We're looking at 20,000. And once we get to the previous all-time high, that's when it's really gonna get interesting, because we all knows once they get to a resistance, they get pushed back. But depends how far it gets pushed back and how hard it gets pushed back. It might be a simple retracement before it knocked through that. But the only thing is missing between last bull run is the volume. It's not a lot of volume, believe it or not. That's what pushed the price up last time. The volume. That's why it's kind of weird, but it's kind of good too. It means that people are actually buying. Like it's sustained people. It's not just random a rush of buying. It's like a sustained institutions. The saying like me, I buy it every week. My account set up every week, so it's things like that. But again, people, you want to remember Coinbase, Binance.us. That's very important. Binance.us and Bittrex. Those are the three most, in my opinion, the biggest exchanges and the best. But you can just Google best crypto exchanges or where to buy Bitcoin, and you can find your own exchange to your own liking. You know, the coins, you got XRP, XLM, VChain, ADA, what else I got? Kyber, Algorand, Orchid. That's my personal portfolio. But Litecoin. But man, there's plenty of coins out there. But one recommendation I would just say, man, you want to look for coins that have utility that's being used, and not just coins that have a coin. So I can have my Trader Die coin, with just not used for nothing. That's a lot of them coins are like that. And part of my language, they're called shit coins. You don't want to invest in them. You want to look for coins that has use, like V-chain that's being actively used right now during this. That's why the price shot up for where it was. It was, it was like a tenth of a penny, man. It was really, really low, and it moved up to 2 cents. Now that doesn't sound like a lot of money, but a tenth of a penny up to 2 cents is a really big increase. That is how a $50 investment becomes like a $4,908 investment. That is for things like that. I'm kicking myself. I didn't buy more at the time. It would have been another zero on that. But that's neither here nor there. And the thing of Vita, like again, it fell back down on less than a penny, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's really right where it was, or it's not quite where it was at, but it's in that striking zone. But it's not gonna go that low again because it's still in them been raised. See, I was explaining to Rudy, even though it is volatility, it is volatility. But that being said, that is kind of overstated because if you just watch, everything is moving up. So the price is bouncing back and forth, but if you really watch the chart, the overall trend is up, is upward. I don't understand when people say, "Oh, there's too volatile." See, that's old money talking. Because if they would step back at the chart and look at the long term trend, and shit is going up. What more do you need to see? That is old money talking. They just complaining just to complain without even knowing what it's doing, and that's why 2016 J.P. Morgan was against crypto. That's why 2020 they the biggest investors in it because everyone's starting to see. I just hope people just get in front of this train, man, before it's too late. And like I say, I put my link there. You're gonna use my link. You go to else. There's plenty of other ways to go. I just put that there because it's easy. You could click on and then you don't have to put 100. You could put. I think the minimum is 10 though, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm, yeah, let me. Yeah, I think 10 is the lowest I ever did. So yeah, you can put 10, 15 of the week. You don't have to just have what 12,500 to have a Bitcoin. That's a fallacy. Don't believe that. Oh, and as I said earlier, I'm going to tell you guys, like I said before, if you a trader, like a forex trader, or you're a day trader, you want to check out Prime XBT, PRIME XBT. Now, this is like I said earlier, this is an exchange where Bitcoin is the default currency. So in times like this, where the price of Bitcoin went from like 9,000 to 12,000 in about 3 weeks, my investment went from such and such to such and such. I don't want to say what it was, but it rose right along with Bitcoin. And half the time I wasn't even trading, so I forgot about Prime XBT. So I got a lot of stuff on MR Trade and other exchanges. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, see, that's the best thing about that. So if you want to invest in Bitcoin and not quite invest in it, you can like another good thing about it though, when you have a good positive trade, it was like a triple trade almost because the trade itself is going up, then the price of Bitcoin, I'm sorry, it's like a double trade. Like the trade is a positive trade going up, and then the price of Bitcoin was going up while the trade is a good trade. So it's like your money's being multiplied. It's like it's really good. So yeah, if you're a trader and you got experience, you might want to check out Prime XBT, especially in this type of environment where Bitcoin is in an obvious upswing. That is the best place to have Bitcoin at if you trade. Honestly, that is the only place you should have your Bitcoin at, so you can make money coming and going and coming. And I know people, yeah, tune in tomorrow. We might have another crypto podcast because I want to beat people in the head with this crypto, man. You want to get into it, man, because now is the time. Now is the time. Yeah, a money making mission. That's what it is when you trade crypto, man. It's a money making mission because it's money to be made, you know. And like the best thing is a peer to peer network from me to you, not from banks. So on that note, people, you guys have a good night. Take my mess and I'm going to sleep. All right.